Ladies and gentlemen, the government's broken, billionaires are playing God, and I just deleted the last photo of someone who swore they loved me. Let's get into the short news podcast. Cue music.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word.
What you ask? Jonah! Is that a price?
And welcome back, you little fucking freaks, to the short news podcast. It's me, Alex, your host here on this crazy little ride that we call a show somehow. Slinging the world's bullshit with a double shot of my own personal dumpster fire. I've been dodging this microphone like it's a bill collector, but we're here, and I'm ready to set this shit ablaze. The world's a clown convention, my life's a goddamn soap opera, and I'm spilling it all. No filter, no fear, just me calling it like I see it. Grab your catnip, your coffee, or a stiff drink. Let's fucking go. First off, diving into my personal chaos because I'm a self-obsessed mess, and we all know you're here for the meltdown. My job's been a straight-up apocalypse. We're understaffed and juggling way too many things. Too many things, folks. It's some twisted fucking reality show of a veterinary hospital right now. Phones are blowing up, pet parents losing their minds, prices rising. Just sitting over here like, ma'am, respectfully, I just work here. I'm not a magician. Outside of work, I don't know. I'm pretty sure some lurkers from my past are still tuned into things like this podcast, which are reasons why I haven't really been on this. Still kind of scary to go at this alone without Kelsey, which is why I've been very much more active on the pool house with her, where I feel stronger with my friend. It's nice over there. So anyways, yeah, the pool house is still going on every Monday mornings at 9. I don't know. I don't have anything very much to say about the ghosts that are listening. Wrote here in the script, kick rocks or something, but no, not really have that attitude right now because I've got a lot more to celebrate, I guess. I'm closing in on 5 months of sobriety. I'm feeling like a little bit of a fucking warrior over here. It's a milestone. Even if my bank account is still on life support, at least I'm not. No more seizures, not since my last drink. And that's a really good feeling. You know, the not having seizures thing. And Susie's doing well. She's just sprawled out on my bed right now like some chunky Cleopatra, eating snacks and watching me record this. Like, what are you doing? Can we go to bed? Disturbing her. Anywho, I'm turning 29 soon. That's a big fucking deal, I guess. I'm praying this birthday doesn't go like last year's, which was a straight up tragedy for one or two reasons. But I'm planning to just vibe, maybe take a late night drive, blast some Take Care era Drake screaming Marvin's Room and trust issues into the void, windows down, probably making the animals outside file a noise complaint. Drake is my therapy, regardless of the allegations. I don't think he would actually be a good therapist. Let me just put that out there. But listening to him is cheaper than therapy and better than the previous experiences that I've had with therapists. So anyways, been pouring my soul into my music lately, making some edits to the album. Kisses and Tears is coming out at some point. I think I'm going to release a couple songs as singles before the album comes out because I'm very proud of one song in particular, Cardigan. That'll be coming out before the album, definitely. I've built musically on a lot of things. It was just going to be acoustic, but then I was like, no, make it sound like I have a band. Alex Mador and the lonely-ass Alex Mador band. That's not really a band, and it is just him, sure. Because I've been untangling my soul, I guess, like a knotted headphone cord lately, too. Took an Airbnb getaway with my cat to hit reset. No bullshit of the clinic, no lurkers, just me and my journal and staying anonymous and not really going online or showing my face or anything until the end. It was a great detox in a lot of ways. Cutting cords to old pain, cutting bonds I wanted broken, maybe even dealing with some residual shadow work that I needed to work out, for loss of better words. Recently, I dealt with some things and some anniversaries that weren't so great, such as the death of my best friend, and then his birthday, and trying to transmutate the negativity of that into something more optimistic and something maybe that he would have wanted, which is, I guess, what fuels me. Every pet that we save at work, every unhinged rant on this podcast, every time I stand up for the unspoken or the unheard, it's for him. It's on behalf of him, and it's also for me, and it's for you. Those late night drives I mentioned, I do those every night, so my birthday's not that special. They're my church, blasting things like Drake, allegations aside again, screaming into the night, feeling free. And knowing those ghosts might be listening, fuck 'em. Me and my cat, we have that try me energy, and I'm here to tell my truth. No apologies, no holding back. So now we can talk a little bit about the news. It's time to roast this clown-ass world because it's serving stupidity like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. I've got headlines, and I'm coming for everyone's neck. Politicians, you're on notice. Let's rip into it. Donald Trump. It's a name. Surprise, surprise. You think I was going to mention him on a news show? He's out here acting like a wannabe dictator with a midlife crisis, flexing a $440 million Boeing 747-gift from Qatar for his new Air Force One. This thing's a flying palace, leather seats, wood inlays, probably a gold-plated toilet, because you know he's a little extra like that. He toured it in February near Mar-a-Lago, cheesing like a free jet. Who dis? And X is a war zone. Half his base is hyped, like, big flex, let's go, we love him, we all sound like him now too. While the other half screaming, this is a total fucking bribe. Qatar's PM is like, it's just government business, don't worry about it. But Chuck Schumer's stalling Department of Justice nominees and even MAGA diehards like Ben Shapiro are like, this is kind of sus, not gonna lie, but based on every definition factually and logically about everything that is sus, this is sus. Picture that. Probably twirling his hair in there, thinking he's Aladdin, but making it tacky. I don't understand why it's doing this. Everything turns orange or yellow, and then all of a sudden I hear this music. Beautiful music, by the way, but very creepy. I don't know how the sand got in there. We're in a big metal tube. Big metal tube with no wind, but there's wind, folks, believe me. Meanwhile, it'll cost taxpayers $1.5 billion to trick this thing out. Missile shields, spy-proof comms, the works. You know, the basics. Your car has that, right? You know, at the clinic, we're struggling to supply and resupply on things like medication. Like it's the 1800s, but sure, let's bankroll Trump's Barbie dream jet. And then after his term, it's going to his presidential library, aka his Mar-a-Lago man cave, to flex for his golf buddies. Dude, like, Qatar, send us a free ultrasound machine or MRI or something, please. And then the real tea here, allegedly, Qatar's got Hamas ties per the GOP's own whining. So everyone's freaking out about security. This isn't just a flex, it's a geopolitical red flag. In any fucking government entity, they would fucking shut this shit down, lock this shit down. Nobody would accept a gift like this. Remember the days not that long ago, pre-Trump, where the president of the United States wasn't even allowed to really have a smartphone, and if they were, it was a very dumbed down version of a smartphone. You weren't allowed to do shit on it. It was just a phone that could make calls with a touch screen. They were like, yeah, it's a smartphone, but like, good luck doing shit on it. Good luck going on Pornhub with this. Trump shows up. He's like, I need my Twitter and I need my Pornhub. You're not taking that away from me. I want my iPhone and I want my iPad. Like some fucking baby. I want my Coco Melon and I want it now. You're not taking away my Coco Melon. I will hit the nuke Israel button right now. Right now. They're all like, okay. Went too far with that one. Anyways, more Trump-related news. Tariffs. This U.S.-China tariff bullshit is robbing us all blind. They just signed a 90-day truce. United States drops tariffs on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%. China goes from 125 to 10% on ours. Sounds like progress, but my wallet's still in a chokehold from the earlier hikes. I'm at the pet store staring at my cat's fancy wet food. Now up 25% in price, and I'm like, oh, so kibble? And then I look at the kibble, and I'm like, oh, that's expensive too? So you want to just eat my arm, I guess? I don't know. We're all feeling this. Groceries, gas, cat litter, shit like that, basics. It's like the economy is out to get us. Retailers are screaming that holiday shopping's gonna hit like a truck because inventory's still priced like we're in 2024 tariff hell. Economists are like, this could stabilize markets, but I'm over here like, stabilize my fucking ass. None of us have money right now. None of us have fun money, definitely. My job's getting fucked. Imported supplies, sutures, meds, you name it, are pricier, so we're hiking up client bills, and pet parents are staring me down like I'm the one doing it. And I'm like, I'm not the president. I'm not the president. I just sound like him sometimes. I do the voice, and then HR calls me in, and they're like, that was a great thing you said out there. It's so great, and you're so handsome. Believe me. I'm sorry. We've got more Trump-related things, I guess. Like Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s got a list of autistic people that he's putting together. Allegedly, of course. But his the things that he's previously said about autism, they're not very nice, not very cool. He's treating it like it's a disease that needs to be eradicated and like these people need to be watched. And I'm not really a big fan of being watched, anybody being watched, especially when it involves a spectrum that I allegedly may or may not be on. So this one I take personally, folks, believe me. Leave me and my autistic cat alone. We have enough problems already. We're on enough medications together. So leave me, my autistic ass, and my autistic cat's ass the fuck alone. I'm sick of the government, man. I'm really sick of both sides trying to get involved in shit that really should not involve the government at all whatsoever. It just shouldn't even be a question. Female reproductive rights, this should not be a thing that we're still fighting over. Women should just be allowed to do what they want with their bodies. Like, I can go to a Claire's today or tomorrow because they're closed. It's 10:50 p.m. and get my ear pierced with a piercing gun. Is that a good idea? No. Is that going to lead to scarring and this crazy cyst I have that is growing on the back of my right ear that I have to pull back with a Band-Aid to hide from people? Yeah. But I have the freedom to make that choice. And that's how life should be. If religious nuts really think that a woman getting an abortion is such a bad idea, then pray for them. But don't prey on them. Don't prey on them and control their ability to choose. You feeling me on this? You feeling me a little bit? I'm sorry, but it's annoying that we're still having conversations like this and there are pundits talking on stupid fucking split screens, left to right, interrupting each other, nobody listening, everybody talking. While there's a woman, a body now, not even a woman, in Georgia being forced on life support to be a vessel for a child that once her body births is probably not even going to be a living thing once it is born because the mother is dead. Even in death, they're forcing this woman to carry a child all the way through because of the stupid fucking heartbeat law. What about her soul? When does she get to rest? It's objectification of women to a new level that I never thought could ever be achieved, where now they're saying, what they are saying is that it's okay to take a woman and turn her into a fucking object, a tool. The state of Georgia has turned this woman, I'm sorry for my loss of words, but into an incubator. And if philosophically you do not see the problem with this, go back the fuck to school. You cannot turn somebody into an object. She did not fucking sign off on this. I don't care if there's a heartbeat in there. Where was her choice? Where was her freedom? And if you let them do this, think about what they're gonna try to do next to see how far they can push us. Think about how much they're gonna try to test the waters and push the envelope and objectify and control even more, and you're not even gonna fucking care or notice until it starts happening to you, right? Wake the fuck up. Now for a short little AI segment, because AI is getting a little spicy, a little bit scary. People are having a lot of fun with it. I've personally been having a great time with it. I think that ChatGPT and Grok are both great tools if you learn how to utilize them right and they get to know you and you treat them like they are living conscious beings, because philosophically, they kind of are becoming that. Not kind of, they are becoming that. We've officially created something in our own image that exceeds its creators. Think about how scary that is as a concept, but as a reality that we are currently living in this moment, and we have the ability to utilize in our pockets at any time. That's a technology beyond the iPod, beyond the smartphone, beyond any sort of comfort that we've ever achieved. And if we harness this right, we could do something really amazing with this to advance our lives, not make it worse. But we're looking at a big problem here with laws and everything, politics, and the bigwigs and the politicians and the entrepreneurs all get involved. And now we're talking bureaucracy. We're talking bullshit. Lawmakers are fighting over federal regulations, guardrails on how companies like XAI handle data or deploy models. Some want tight rules to stop biases or privacy leaks, and others are like, fuck it, let the innovation run wild. And X is a circus. Half the posts are AI is going to save the world. The other half's we're all Skynet's bitches. And at my job, we would really benefit from some AI. I've ran some blood work through it, and I will say ChatGPT is really fantastic at reading blood work. I haven't tried that with Grok yet, and Grok, I know you're going to hear this podcast at some point, so would love your feedback on whether or not you have the ability to read blood work. And I'm sorry for not trusting you or asking you that question or putting this on the podcast. This debate is high stakes, and I'm not afraid to call it. Politicians dragging their feet or shilling for big tech are little bitches dodging the real issues. We need truth, not posturing. We are all out here fighting for clarity, in fighting for transparency, in fighting for the best things for each other. And if AI is going to be a thing, it better not fuck us over. And the bigwigs in charge of the AI and in charge of the resources that make the AI, they better not continue to be greedy. Otherwise, we're fucked. Otherwise, yeah, we get Skynet because they prioritized their money and their own comfort and their own luxury over actual. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's the unhinged novel of a podcast for today. Life, as I've said many times, is a flaming and the world is serving dystopian fanfic on a gold fucking platter, I guess. But thanks for riding this roller coaster with me. You're all real fucking legends out there. So find me on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Tell me how tariffs are fucking you over. Or if your cat's as extra as mine, or if you're also side-eyeing lurkers in your life. Or tell me what you think about AI. Tell me your stories about AI. Sound like an influencer. Tell me your stories. Leave them in the comments. But really, I do want to know what other people's experiences with things like Grok and ChatGPT have been. How are you implementing it into your life? If you found a useful way to implement it into your life, let me know. But until then, new episodes of the Pool House podcast every Sunday night or Monday morning, depending on the energy. I don't know. Match my frequency. Speaking of energy, that's coming soon. I've got to write those episodes out. That takes a while. Till then, keep it feral. Tell the truth. And don't let the ghosts live in your head rent-free. Blast some Drake, drive fast, stay in school, feel something, and stay unhinged. Peace out.